Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Kitty Loves LV here. So tonight I thought I'd give you a little update on how my interview went this morning, and also to show you the bag that I used to look a little bit more professional. It was a recent purchase and is a really good dupe for a very popular bag right now that I really did not like when it first came out, but I'll come to that in a second. So the interview was this morning. There were two tasks at the start, which lasted half an hour, two administration jobs that you had to do. One was formatting and checking for spelling errors, font, making sure everything was in the right font and laying everything out in a presentable way. And the second one was bullet points to show you how you would go from the start to the end of arranging a meeting for external visitors who were coming from throughout the UK. So I won't go into how I answered all that because we'll be here all night, but I think I did okay. I was calm, really calm, which doesn't make any sense because anytime I thought about this interview, as I've told you guys, I felt physically sick. Saturday evening, Saturday's my kind of clean up day, and I do the house and clean out the guinea pigs and everything. And I had literally an hour before I went out, and that whole time, thinking of the interview coming this Tuesday, I felt like my heart was going a mile a minute and I couldn't relax. So I just got in the car and drove for a bit. It's crazy, like even up until last night, and I thought, well, I'm not going to sleep. And I did sleep, actually. I slept, well, not too well. I slept maybe 4 hours, but I didn't think I was going to get anything. So, but I was surprisingly calm when I arrived. And after the task element, and there was a 45-minute interview, I swear, guys, I was answering as best as I could. I thought I gave good answers, but every time they finished a question, I thought, right, that must be it. And then they asked another one. I thought, oh my God, I'm really, the tank is running low here now, But I think I did well, and I know I couldn't have done any better than I did. So as long as that's in my head, I know I couldn't have done any better. There's nothing that I was walking back to work because it's near where I work. It's about 15 minutes walk, so I just walked it from the city centre. And the whole way down, I was, you just can't help yourself. You go through the questions. Could I have answered that better? And I really don't think that there was anything I could have added or anything I could have changed. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. But usually I do beat myself up really badly after anything like that. So if I can't think of anything, then I know that I did the best that I could. So I will let you guys know. I'm just glad it's over and I can kind of relax now until I hear. I will be really disappointed because I got a really good vibe off the place. The two ladies who let me in, we were all joking and laughing before it started, and they were so sweet and so kind. And I just got a really good vibe off them. And the man I would be working to was obviously in the interview, and he was so sweet and laid back and friendly and had a bit of banter, at the end, talking about working from home and all the, him saying about his son nearly breaking his laptop and all that. So it was really nice. It had a really nice, relaxed atmosphere. But with the way that they were giving the interview, that they're tough, that they will not take slacking, and they want people to know their stuff. So we'll see. I know I couldn't do any better, but I will be very disappointed if I don't get it, because when you see a place and you like the people, it makes it even worse if you don't get it. So, but this is the bag that I used today, and I just realized tonight I was going to come and talk to you anyway about how it went, but also to show you this because I realized I haven't shown you it yet, and it is very, very good dupe for a very popular bag right now that the trend doesn't seem to have gone away with. This bag, I absolutely hated this bag when it came out. Just because I can't afford the big luxury brands doesn't mean I can't have an opinion. Don't let anyone ever say, oh, just because you can't afford it, you can't have an opinion. I hated this bag when it first came out and people were revealing it on YouTube, and I was like, why? Don't see the appeal. And it's one of those things that you see enough times and you're like, that's really nice, actually. So this is the bag in question. And this is the Steve Madden, and I was going to say Be Darling because I'm Be Darling obsessed, the one that looks like the Prada bag. This is the B Can you believe I completely, the word, that is shocking that I've just forgotten that. I've just got Be Darling on the brain. That is terrible. I want to pause this video. Sorry guys, you have to remember that I've had 3 or 4 days of just cramming for this interview, so it's very, very hard. I know Be Darling is just there all the time because I know that's the Steve Madden bag that I will never forget, because that's the one, that's the unicorn bag I don't think I'll ever get. But let me pause this and let me check. It definitely starts with a B. I will be right back. Apologies. So guys, sorry about that. This is the Bbelzer, Belzer. So this is her, and she is very, very like the YSL, I don't know if it's Toy Loulou. They've got so many, they seem to have so many change. Oh, sorry, I'm trying to turn up the light. Not. They seem to have so many different names every time I check. So this only comes in one size. So I think this is, there's a small, which is this in the YSL Loulou, and then there is the medium, which is the big one. And Steve Madden, their bigger version is called the Brita, Brita. So I was very torn between the Brita and the Bbelzer, and I thought I'll go for this because it looked quite roomy on the website, and the big one might just be a little too big. A lot of people have, I've watched a lot of YouTube videos between when they have their YSL versions, which ones they prefer. A lot of people seem to have this one rather than the medium. So this is very, like, I mean, even look at the way that the Steve Madden logos are placed. You know that's meant to look like YSL, right? I mean, there's no denying that, what they're trying to do. They have the same strap design, that there is a little bit of leather. Of course, this is not real leather. This is faux leather, polyurethane, I think it's called, or something like that. But I love the silver hardware. I love that it still has the same sort of aesthetic as the YSL Loulou, and it does have the same style of the strap. So you can wear it on one shoulder, which is what I did for my interview today. But afterwards, when I was going back after work, it is much more comfortable to just drop the one strap and have it as a crossbody. And I am 5'2" for reference, and it just hit my hip. So it was a perfect length for me. If you are taller, it might be a bit high on your torso, but I am a smurf. I'm only 5'2", so it fitted me perfectly. So it is so lovely and soft. The whole thing was, when the Loulou came out, it looked like a pillow bag. Everyone called it the pillow bag. And even when you search YSL pillow bag, the Loulou comes up. And I hate it when I first saw it. It's like, why would you want a bag that looks like a pillow or resembles a pillow? And just over time, I just thought, it looks really nice, actually. There's something comforting about it. Like, it's squishy and it's, you know, cute. So it was really nice when this came up. I did not expect, when I saw this on the Steve Madden website, I did sign up to the newsletter to get 20% off because it's not on sale. So if you guys are interested, please sign up to the newsletter, because it's still full price at £80 currently on the Steve Madden website. And the 20% gets you the money off full priced items. So if you're interested in this, you will save a bit of money if you do what I did and just sign up to the newsletter. And I think I got it then for My Maz is Terrible. I'm trying to do it really quickly. I think it's 76 I got it for. And you get free P&P on the Steve Madden UK website. So it is very squishy, very nice. It does not feel cheap. It really doesn't. It feels really well made and luxurious, really soft. There's no smell of leather on it. There isn't, I'll be honest, but, you know, well, it isn't real leather, but I mean, it doesn't smell cheap and funky, you know, like that gluey smell sometimes that new bags have. But it just was, it's lovely. It didn't come with a dust bag, unfortunately. I thought it might, but it didn't. On the back, there's no pocket or anything. It just says Steve Madden there. And then the inside is actually a lot roomier. That's why I'm kind of glad I didn't get the Brita, because the Brita is like the medium Loulou, and it would swamp someone like me. Like, I'm only 5'2". It nearly resembles a tote. And this is just really nice to have as a shoulder bag or a crossbody. And I really thought I'd have to considerably downsize because I was using a big backpack this week in work, and I didn't have to really. I only just changed out of my full size Dior old vintage wallet that I have into a card holder, and there was still so much room. So I'll just show you in there. I mean, look how much room. That's only taken up to about there. There's so much room to spare, and this can be a con or a pro depending on how you look at it. If you open it, the chains instantly go back, so you have kind of a closed opening, and you have to kind of put your hand down there, but it's not tight or anything. It just opens while your hand goes in there. It's actually very, very good security wise, because if you leave it open, it's like the style of the Loulou. It's all kind of one bit of material, so it's not a big open crevice where anybody can see anything, and God forbid anybody puts their hand there and steals your wallet or your phone. So as soon as you open that, you can see that that is closed tight. See, there's no, until you put your, so I love that. Every time I opened and closed it, I felt if I didn't snap it closed immediately, it was still closed, and it was a good security feature. That might annoy some of you, or it would annoy some people. I actually did like that, because it opens with the chains when you obviously go in to get your things. So I will try to get I'll show you what I have. Do bear in mind there is lots of room to spare. So I just have my accessorize card holder. I still use this bad boy. It is so good. It has 4 card holders in the back. It also has a zip compartment in the middle. I just have my glasses clean wipe in there, and it was just perfect for downsizing. I just love this little guy. I've ranted and raved about this before, and it doesn't have to be an expensive SLG for you to love it. I still think this is one of the best, and I think I got it for £8. And look at the shine and the wee stars. It's beautiful, and it's coated in plastic, so none of that beautiful glitter is falling off. So I loved finding this. Actually, I just grabbed the first card holder last night because I was so nervous about the interview. I was like, right, just grab a card holder, doesn't matter what it is. But it was really nice to use it again today, especially we had really good weather today. The sun was out and this was glistening so beautifully. Look at those stars, so beautiful. So have that. Hand cream, hand wash. I take my work has horrible pink. I've told you about this before, the toxic pink. What's that kind of like, what's the word I'm looking for? Not toxic, like highlighted pink, like a highlighter pink soap that just dries my hands out so bad because I've got eczema on my hands. So I do bring some natural hand wash with me, because that stuff is awful and definitely not good if you have allergies. Just an emergency inhaler if I need it. This is very cute. This is a Baby Yoda lip balm that I got in Boots before Christmas. It's really cute, and it's quite chunky, but it fits this perfectly. I have my work pass. Hopefully won't be needing you for much longer. Fingers crossed. I have a great, I think I might have shown this to you guys before in a previous video. If not, again, I will leave the details of this down below. This is by a brand called Travalo. You can get it in the Perfume Shop, any of the perfume shops, and it's $9.99, and you can fill it with your favorite perfume. I have Brittany Believe in here right now. I love this perfume. Unfortunately, it doesn't last. That's why I like to carry it about, so I can top up whenever, and it has a little clear window there so you can see how much is left. So good, so handy. A hair tie. Yes, low battery. Ugh, why is it every time I go to do a video I'm always told off by my phone. And then in the zip compartment, all the things that I need that are futury. If you're from Belfast or you're from Northern Ireland, you know what that term means. It just means annoying, because they're so tiny and annoying. You don't have a place for them. So I love zip compartments on bags. And if I don't have a zip compartment, I will use one of my catch-alls from Accessorize, because I hate having pencils and painkillers and all things floating around. So I have a lip liner, eyeliner, lipstick, painkillers, allergy tablets. Seems to happen a lot when I am cleaning out the guinea pigs and giving them their hay. So I always just have it in my handbag, especially with the warmer weather coming in. It's going to start happening with my hay fever. A brow pencil, nail file, need it, break my nails all the time. Another lip liner. This was really cool. I got this with a Sarah Jessica Parker set. A really nice mirror that has the magnified side and then that lovely little button, nice and heavy. Got that with lovely sheer. Really, really nice perfume. I love Sarah Jessica Parker's fragrances. I have like 4 or 5 of them. Tweezers, trusty tweezers, eczema cream if I need it. All of this fits in that zip compartment, guys. My e-cig liquid, I know, naughty. So that is it completely empty now. So hopefully I can, if I zip this up and show you what it looks like on the inside. I'll just turn this up. Pardon me, guys, if my face was really, really nasty. So I'm just trying to get this. So there it is on the, trying to get it on. Is that a bit too light now? There we go. So that is the back zip compartment, and it just says Steve Madden there. And then on the other side, you have 2, hopefully, you need to get the angle on this, don't you? There we go. So as you can see, it is kind of a big black hole. Seem to pick it up and then it disappears. There we go. So there's 2 kind of open compartments on this side as well, which is so handy. Oh, there's my little charging cable as well. I forgot about that. So 2 open compartments on that side. You've got a zip compartment on this side, and if you can see there, it just says Steve Madden. So guys, really, really impressed with this bag. I think it's fantastic quality. It's a great dupe for the Loulou. It really, really is. And I was not a fan of the Loulou when it first came out. I never thought I would like that bag. And I just really like the pillow bags now. I think they look really good. And I think it is such a good, I mean, you know what they're trying to do, but it's so cool. Like the S&M trying to look like the YSL. Really, you know, kind of like copycat, but still not YSL, so they can't sue them. So, but lovely and squishy, really, really soft, really luxurious, and a nice strong magnet. So really impressed with this. Like I said, my holy grail, of course, is the Steve Madden Be Darling, and whether that will ever be in my hands, can't see it. I think it, like I said in previous videos, it is a US exclusive, but we'll see. We'll see what can happen. So stranger things have happened, guys. I have found bags I never thought I would get, even if they're not popular, they're not by big brands. I found that tiny black one with the dripping Love Machino heart and TK Maxx. It can happen, guys. It can happen. Keep the faith. So there we go. It's I honestly loved using this bag today, and it fits so much more than all the stuff that I just showed you. I could have easily gotten away with my big chunky wallet, but I didn't think it would fit, and it did. So, but that is it for tonight, guys. So of course, if I hear anything with the job, I will come back to you straight away. I'm so nervous. If I hated the place or didn't like it, or thought the interview went badly and expecting a bad result, it wouldn't be as bad. But knowing that I really got a good vibe off the place, and I think I did okay, and I know I did as well as I could do, then it makes it all the worse if it's bad news. So keep your fingers crossed for me, guys. Of course, as soon as I hear, I'll come back and let you know either way. But I just thought you would like the little reveal, and also was trying to find a bag that I kind of look professional in, you know, not something that I'm using my Cruella de Vil graffiti bag right now. I don't know if I've shown that to you, so I'll keep that for another video. I got that for my birthday last year off the Disney store, and I just love that bag, but it was not professional enough. I didn't think it would give off a very good vibe coming in with a backpack that's covered in graffiti. So okay, guys, thank you very much for watching. Oh, the heating's on. As you can see, I'm getting really flustered here. So I will wrap it up here. So thank you for watching. I'll let you know, of course, if I hear anything about the job, and just keep me in your thoughts and prayers, please. And hopefully next time I talk to you, I will come back with some good news. So guys, that is it for tonight. If you have any comments or questions, of course, I will leave the link to this bag below. I will leave the link to this little atomizer perfume travel perfume spray bottle. This is great, guys, for going on holiday. And anything else, if you have any questions, please let me know. So thanks for watching, guys. I will speak to you soon, hopefully with good news, and until next time, see you then. Mwah. Bye, guys.